Hello, grade 5. How are you? Hope you're all doing well. This is Miss Fatima from Al-Hasam International School. Today we will be having our revision on lesson 1 and 2 in chapter 8. So let me share with you my presentation and get your booklets ready. Okay? So here we go. Chapter 8, which is matter, we are going to revise lesson 1 and lesson 2. Okay? My objectives for today, by the end of this session, you will be able to recap what is matter, recap what are the properties of matter, and solve problems about measuring different properties of matter. Okay? Just a quick revision, okay? I'm going to explain or re-explain or re-illustrate or refresh your minds, okay, about our lesson, and then we will start solving, okay, some questions, okay? We will start with lesson 1. What's matter? You'll find it in Physical Science book, pages 521 to 538. Okay, we said what was matter. We defined matter as anything or everything that takes up a space and has a mass. Just like the water has a volume, okay, so it's considered as a matter, okay. Also, the books have mass, so they are considered as matter. Okay, and the fruits also have mass, so they are considered as matter. Okay, so we also talked about the physical properties of matter. We said that the physical properties, they are characteristics of matter that can be described without changing the kind of a matter itself, just like the color, the size, the shape, the taste, texture, smell, sound, hardness, if it's magnetic or non-magnetic, if it's a thermal conductor or not, which is insulator, electric, also conductor or insulator, and reflectivity. Okay, we talked about all of these, okay, and also we said that why is air considered as matter? Who can raise his hand and tell me why is air considered as matter? Muhammad, do you remember? Muhammad Gaber?
Remember.
Do you remember why is air considered as matter? Because it has what and what?
Mass.
Yes, mass. And what? Takes up what?
Space.
Space. So because it has mass and takes up space. That's it. Okay. Thank you so much, Muhammad. Okay. Now, how can we describe the physical properties? We said that the physical properties, we can describe it just like the color, the shape, if it's magnetic or not. All the physical properties, we can describe it by our 5 senses, okay? And what were our 5 senses? Were eyes, hands, touching, smelling with our nose, hearing with our ears, and with our tongue, which was tasting, okay? Now we're going to start our competition, okay? Let's see who is here. We are having Yasmin, Saif, Ritaj, Muhammad, Karim. Okay, so only 2 girls and 3 boys. Okay. So, Yasmin, do you hear me?
Yes.
Hello. What
Yes.
is anything that takes place and has mass? Complete.
Matter.
Matter. Excellent. So matter is anything that takes place and has mass. Thank you so much, Yasmin. Now, Muhammad Gaber. Oh,
Yes.
look, it's the same question. Okay, why is air considered as a matter?
It takes space.
It has mass and takes space. Thank you so much, Muhammad. Next question. Let me ask Saif. Saif?
Yes.
Hello, ya Saif. Question number 3. All matter can be seen. True or false?
False.
False. Do you know why? Because air, as Muhammad said before, is considered as matter. Right? And can you see air? Hi, Saif.
Air.
Can you see air? The air. Can you see it with your eyes?
No.
No. So
No.
you can't see all the matter, right?
Yes.
So it's false. Thank you so much, Yasif. Define physical properties. Who can define to me the physical properties? What are the physical properties? The characteristic that can be observed or measured without, just I said, without changing the kind of matter. The matter itself keeps the same. Okay, so here we have 1, 2. Okay, now we're going to talk about hardness. We said that hardness is how something can be easily scratched. Okay, so how hard is something? So how it can be easily scratched. Okay, how is it can be easily scratched? So it's not hard enough. If it's not, it cannot be easily scratched, so this is so hard. Okay, and so on. Okay, so we also talked about the response to magnetic force, if it's magnetic or non-magnetic, and we said that magnetic materials are materials that can act as magnets and also can be attracted to magnets, just like these. Okay, they can also either attract magnets or be attracted to magnets, or they can act themselves as magnets. Okay, now we also talked about the thermal conductivity. We said that the thermal conductors and thermal insulators, okay, thermal conductors are materials that let heat pass through it, okay, just like copper, silver, and iron. And we said that the thermal conductivity is the measure of the ability of a material to transfer heat, okay? Also, we talked about the reflectivity, and the reflectivity was the ability of a surface to reflect light, just like the mirror, okay? The mirror, it can reflect the light rays, okay? So why does the mirror reflect light rays? It's because it's smooth and shiny. Remember, it must be the surface to be able to reflect light rays must be smooth and shiny. Okay, that's why mirrors reflect light rays, because they are smooth and shiny. Okay, now electrical conductivity. We also talked about electrical conductivity, and we said it's the measure of how well electricity move in a substance. Okay, and also they're classified into materials are classified into electrical conductors and electrical insulators. Okay, and we said that electrical conductors are materials that allow electricity to pass through it. Conductors, they allow. Insulator, they prevent or does not allow. Okay, here also just like silver and copper, They're also considered as thermal conductors. So silver and copper both act thermal and electrical conductor. They are conductors in both thermal and electrical. Okay. Now, we said that copper is used in electric wire. Okay. Copper is used in electrical wires. We said that copper is a conductor to allow the electricity to move through it. But on it, the copper is covered with rubber. Why? To prevent us from being shocked if we touch the copper wire. And if it's not covered or is not coated, okay, we're gonna have an electric shock, okay? That's why it's covered with an electric insulator. Okay, now question number 1. Ritaj. Hello, ya Ritaj.
Yes.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine.
Perfect. Question number 1. What are materials that does not allow heat to pass through it?
Insulator.
Thermal insulator. Thank you so much. Okay, so thermal insulators, Yaritaj, okay, are materials that does not allow heat to pass through it easily. So Yasmin, can you give me examples for these insulators, such as what and what? Safe.
Yes.
Can you give me examples for thermal insulators?
For insulators.
Yes.
Wood and rubber.
Wood and rubber. Thank you so much, Yasif. So such and wood, rubber, and plastic. Okay, plastic, rubber, and wood. Okay. Question number 3. Muhammad.
Yes.
What is the measure of the ability of a material to transfer heat?
Thermal conductivity.
Thermal conductivity. Thank you so much, ya Muhammad. Thermal conductivity. Next question. What is a material that lets heat to pass through it easily? Taj.
Yes.
What is a material that lets heat to pass through it easily?
What?
What is a material that lets heat to pass through it easily?
Thermal conductor.
Thermal conductor. Thank you so much, Ritaj. Thermal conductor. Okay. Why are copper wires coated with rubber? Muhammad, can you tell me the answer? Why are copper wires coated with rubber?
To not get shocked.
Yes, excellent. To not get shocked, to prevent us from being shocked. Okay, thank you, ya Muhammad. What is the ability to reflect rays of light or light rays? Muhammad. Muhammad?
Reflectivity.
Reflectivity. Thank you so much. Thank you, ya Muhammad. So reflectivity is the ability to reflect light rays. Next question. Smooth and shiny surface reflect light better than dark and rough surface. Ritaj. True or false?
True.
Smooth and true. Thank you so much. It's true. Thank you, Yaritaj. Electrical conductivity is. What's meant by electrical conductivity? I'm going to solve this question. Okay, the ability of a material to transfer electricity. Okay, ability of a material to transfer electricity. Who can tell me examples for electric conductors? Who can tell me examples for electric conductors? Safe.
Yes.
Can you tell me examples for electric conductors?
Yes.
Such as what and what?
Such as silver and copper.
Silver and copper. It's called copper. Okay? Such as silver and copper. Thank you so much, Yasif. Chapter 8, matter. Okay, lesson 2. Now we finished lesson 1. Now we're going to talk about lesson 2. How is matter measured? You'll find this lesson in your physical science book, page 539 to 558. Okay. First, we talked about length. Measuring length. How to measure the length of a matter. Okay. First of all, what's meant by length? Length is how long something is. Okay. Length is how long something is. And length is measured by a ruler or a meter stick. Okay. Ruler or a meter stick. Okay. It's measured, the measuring unit of length is either meter or centimeter. Is measured in meter or centimeter. Okay, the meters are used to measure long objects, while the centimeters is used to measure short objects. Okay, now question number 1, define length. We said that the length is what? How long something is. Okay, so length, it's how long something is. Question number 2. What and what are used to measure the length of an object? Hey Muhammad. Muhammad. What and what are used to measure the length of an object?
Ruler.
Ruler and yes.
Meter stick.
Meter stick. Thank you so much. So a ruler and a meter stick are used to measure the length of objects. Okay. Question number 3. Meters and centimeters are used to measure what? Yasmin. Yasmin.
Yes.
Meters and centimeters are used to measure what?
Meter. Length.
Length. Thank you so much, Yasmin. Okay. Measuring mass. Mass is the amount of matter in an object. Okay, we said that mass is the amount of matter in an object, and we use the balance to measure the mass. Okay, we use the balance to measure the mass. Mass is used to be measured in kilograms and grams. Okay, so we measure mass in kilograms and grams. This is how a balance looks like. Okay, to use it or to help you know the mass of an object, we put the object, just like here the fruits, we need to know the mass of these fruits. Okay, so we put them on the balance and just to read where the arrow stopped. So here is the mass of this object or these fruits. Okay, so what is the amount of matter in an object? Muhammad.
Yes.
What is the amount of matter in an object?
Mass.
Mass. Thank you so much. Mass. Next question. What is the instrument or tool used to measure the mass? Huh? Who can tell me? Safe? Safe?
Balance.
Balance. Thank you, Safe. Okay. What are the measuring units of mass? Huh? Muhammad? Muhammad,
Yes.
what are the measuring units of mass? What are
Grams and kilograms.
grams and kilograms? Thank you so much, ya Muhammad. So grams and kilograms are measuring units of mass. Okay. We also talked about the volume and how to measure the volume of a matter. Okay, so volume is the amount of space that matter takes. Okay, liquid volume is measured in liters and milliliters. So the measuring unit of volume is liters and milliliters. To find out the volume of a regular object, a cuboid, for example, okay, use what? A ruler to measure its length, width, and height, and then multiply all of them together to get the volume. This is how we get the volume for a regular object. Just we measure with a ruler, okay? But if we want to use or to measure the volume of a liquid, pour it in a measuring cup or a measuring cylinder, and then take the reading. This is the volume of the liquid. For example, here in this picture, the liquid here took space up till 40. So the volume here is 40 milliliters, okay? So our assessment question number 1, yeah, Yasmin.
Yes.
What is the amount of space that matter takes?
Volume.
Volume, thank you. Thank you, Yasmin. Muhammad, liquid volume is measured in what and what? Muhammad.
What?
Liquid volume is measured in what and water? What? Liquid volume is measured in what and what? Is measured in what? Meters and liters and milliliters. Thank you so much, Muhammad. So how to measure the volume of an irregular object? We put the irregular object in a cup of water, okay? And then what we are going to do? We're going to take the reading of the liquid before and after putting this object, and then subtract them both from each other, and then that will be the answer. This will be the volume of our irregular object, okay? Also, we talked about the density. The density is the amount of mass in a certain volume. Different objects can have same volumes and different masses, okay? Different objects can have same volume but different masses, but they have same volume. Look at them, they have the same volume, but they have different masses. Because what? Because they have different density, okay? The density of the rock is not as the same as the sponge, okay? To know the density of an object, divide the mass of the object with its volume, okay? So mass equals density multiplied by volume, or density equals mass divided by the volume, okay? Now we are talking about float and sink. If an object has less density than liquid, it floats. But if it's higher density than liquid, it sinks. It's based on the density, okay? If the liquid we use has high density and the object has low density, what will happen? The object float. But if the density of the liquid is less than the object's density, so it goes down, it sinks. Okay, now question number 1. If an object has less density, the liquid, Muhammad, it floats or sink? If an object has less density than the liquid,
Float.
it floats. Thank you. But when we put a piece of iron in water, it will
Sink.
sink. Thank you so much, ya Muhammad. Okay, that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and let's watch this video together.
Nope. Yep. 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 Nope. Yep.
Okay, so that's all for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it and have a nice day. Bye.